again from Las Cruces, New Mexico. This is vlog entry number 8 now, which is awesome. I'm pumped about that. I just got to give a thank you to the whole riding community out here in the LC. This has been great, and you guys have all been great. Super hospitable. Really appreciate everything, because without you guys, I would not be able to see Las Cruces the way you guys see it, and this has been really, really awesome. Also, a shout out to Cowboy Enduro Works. That's John's company that he's working on getting off the ground to do motorcycle repair. He is a certified diesel technician, so if you need stuff done to your bike, I'm sure he'll be able to take care of you for that. Today, I still have no plan. Probably gonna go up north. There's a track out there called Edge MX. Kind of want to check that out, so that's sort of in the plan, but I still have to figure it out. What I'm starting to realize is that after covering all this ground out here in the desert, like going through the mountains, circling the city, like I feel like I've seen so much of New Mexico. And I was looking at a map yesterday and I was like, oh my God, like yes, Las Cruces is amazing, but I haven't seen that much yet. Like there is still so much of New Mexico that I got to cover. So I really want to try to get north and just figure out all the other stuff, go to some of the national forests out there. So that's sort of in the plan, but I got to figure out what that's going to look like. Overall, I mean, this has been absolutely epic. It is starting to take a little bit of a toll on me. It's just, long days, trying to balance this with work and everything else. And, even as an extrovert, man, you start to get burnt out after a couple days because you're on the road by yourself, right? You don't really know anybody. So it's meeting all new people and it can get really tiring. And yesterday, like I was driving out to meet John and I was talking to my wife, Catherine, and I was just like, just book me a hotel tonight. Like I just need to tap out. So here I am back at the Quality Inn, but I don't regret it. It was nice just to have a shutdown night, just a little bit of peace and quiet. But certainly it's a more sterile experience than couch surfing and staying with other people, which, I did have the opportunity to do again. And part of me wishes I took it, but at the same time, I have to have some endurance here. I have quite a few days of this left. So speaking of that, this is the last basically push for the weekend. Today is Sunday. The weekend's where all the action happens, so I wouldn't want to skip Sunday, even though I'm getting a little bit tired. I think I'm going to work all morning and then just try to get up there in the afternoon, and then Monday I'm just going to take off to work and rest. But yeah, follow along again because it should be another action-packed day. So I had to check out of my hotel by 11, so I was just looking for somewhere that I can eat and get a place to work for a little bit. I've decided that I'm going to head up to Hatch, New Mexico, where Edge MX is located at about 1:30. So I got about 2.5 hours to kill right now. Las Cruces is actually the home to New Mexico State University. So I figured I'd come by and just walk around the university campuses and look for somewhere to eat, but everywhere seems to be closed on Sunday. So the best I could do for myself right now is Jimmy John's. So I'm just gonna grab a sub, pull up the computer for a bit, and then get on the road. So I guess everywhere else being closed on Sunday definitely caused Jimmy John's to be the poppin' spot. By the time like 11:45, 12 rolled around, that place was packed. So figured I'd just go for a walk, stretch my legs a little bit, and just kind of see the university campus. And it's pretty nice. It's kind of what you'd expect from somewhere down south like this, very Spanish style, pretty neat. So yeah, I'm just gonna head back, grab an outdoor table, and work a little bit more, and then I'm gonna head up to Hatch. So I'm just pulling into Edge MX up in Hatch, New Mexico. This is a pretty cool place. This is, normally I wouldn't come out this far to do motocross, but it's a motocross track that's built in the New Mexico hills. I mean, that's pretty freaking cool. So a lot of natural terrain stuff. Let me flip around. Yeah, I mean, how awesome, right? So I think this is going to be really unique compared to anything I've ever ridden before. I think it's actually on quite a lot of land as well. It's getting really dusty. Like, I could see the dust plume from probably 5 miles away. I just saw the water truck coming up the road, so I think they're about to re-prep things. Let's hope so. All right, well, I'm done my first couple laps. I'm not using the actual motocross bike because I blew the seals out at the last track event, so the forks are exploded. So I'm riding enduro style, and it feels heavy for sure. It is, I don't know if you guys can hear, it is so windy and it is so dusty out there. It's dry, it's slick, so it's really tough. It's a super cool track, but it's really challenging and sort of unpredictable. It's interesting though, because there's so much natural topography that some of the jumps are completely protected from the wind because they're walled off. So those ones are good to hit. But there's a lot of stuff. It's just this far away from home in the middle of a trip. It's just not worth trying. But trying to keep telling myself that. But it's fun. All right. So I know everyone likes to curate all the stuff they put on social media, and sometimes you think you don't do it, but I think everyone's subjected to it. Man, I almost don't even want to post the videos of being at this track because I feel like I was just riding so poorly, but I will. Man, I had to put my big boy hat on and be responsible. I mean, I don't know, I'll have to check what the winds are. They've got to be like 30-mile-an-hour winds today, and it's really dry. Like, it is a straight up hazard to hit some of this stuff, as much as I really want to, because if this track was in Houston, it would probably be my favorite track there, hands down. The natural terrain, everything about it is so cool. But man, today is a sketchy day to be riding. So I tried to hit the 120-foot step up a couple times because it was mostly wind protected, but like most of the other stuff was just way too sketchy. So here it is. Days can be hard on the bike. Broke off my license plate and my skid plate. Dude, that wind, when I'm coming at it, the wind is just freaking me out because it feels so aggressive down there. It doesn't hit you until up here.
You see that a little bit more though, dude.
I know, I was like 10 feet away.
try, if you don't hit that first jump, it's kind of hard. Like,
harder, but it's still possible. But
well, I could probably hit that too. I just feel like the wind is going to throw me sideways. But maybe I just gotta.
I'm listening. You're letting off a little bit, right? Like right at the base of the transition. Right there, you're letting off. Just try to hold it a little bit.
Where? Right here?
Yeah, the transition of the lip.
Oh, it probably sounds like that, but I'm pushing forth.
Yeah.
But you might be right. I might be just letting off. So where was I? Like there?
That one you went like just barely front. You like right.
Shit. So close.
Yeah.
That's the trick. Don't shift to fourth. Just third all the way. Yeah. That was the closest yet, right? Yeah. All right, I'm done.